Have you ever witnessed a moment when the very symbols that unite a nation become the spark for a heated debate? Imagine a high-profile charity event or a live broadcast where two influential figures, Karoline Leavitt and Caitlin Clark, stand side by side, each a champion in her own right, and suddenly find themselves at the center of a controversy that shakes the very foundations of patriotism. The stage is set, the audience is buzzing, and an unexpected demand is made. Remove the US flag. The words echo through the room like a shockwave, leaving everyone stunned and setting off a chain reaction that transforms the evening into a viral sensation. It all begins during what was meant to be a celebratory event dedicated to honoring cultural diversity and freedom of expression. The venue, a grand hall draped in elegant decor with soft ambient lighting, is filled with guests from all walks of life: celebrities, influencers, community leaders, and everyday patriots. The US flag, a symbol of unity and resilience, is prominently displayed on stage behind a podium. As the evening unfolds, speeches are given, and applause fills the air in response to heartfelt tributes and stirring messages of hope. Then, in the middle of an otherwise harmonious event, an unexpected disruption occurs. A group of protesters, emboldened by a surge of political fervor and a desire to redefine national symbols, bursts onto the stage. Their leader, voice raised in defiance, demands that the US flag be removed from the backdrop. The audience gasps, and the atmosphere quickly turns tense. Security personnel move in, trying to restore order, but the message has already been delivered: a challenge to long-held symbols and a direct confrontation with tradition. Karoline Leavitt, known for her unwavering commitment to truth and dignity, and Caitlin Clark, a rising star celebrated for her fierce independence and intellect, are both present at the event. As the chaos unfolds, the two women are confronted by the protesters, who insist that the flag represents a bygone era and must be taken down immediately. "This symbol no longer reflects our reality," one protester shouts, his voice echoing off the ornate walls of the hall. The call is radical, its tone both incendiary and unapologetic. In that moment, the future of the event, and perhaps even the very idea of patriotism itself, hangs in the balance. Karoline steps forward first, her eyes locking onto the protester with a mix of determination and compassion. "I respect the need for change," she begins, her voice steady and clear. "But the flag is not just a piece of cloth. It's a testament to the sacrifices of millions, a reminder of the struggles and victories that define our nation. It is a symbol of hope for those who dare to dream of a better future." Her words are measured and powerful, a gentle yet firm reminder that symbols carry deep meaning beyond mere aesthetics. The audience listens intently, caught between the raw passion of the protest and the resolute calm of Karoline's response. Caitlin Clark follows, her tone both defiant and eloquent. "Our flag represents not only the past, but also the promise of tomorrow," she asserts. "It stands for resilience, for unity, and for the belief that even in our darkest moments, we can rise together." Removing it does not erase the challenges we face. It merely ignores the legacy of those who fought to overcome them. The room is silent for a moment as the weight of her words sinks in. Eyes widen, and murmurs of approval begin to ripple through the crowd. The protester, momentarily taken aback by the unexpected solidarity between the two women, falters in his demands. The tension mounts as the debate intensifies, now shifting from physical disruption to a battle of ideals. The protesters continue their chants, but the unwavering stance of Karoline and Caitlin begins to shift public opinion. The crowd, initially polarized, starts to lean in favor of the women's message. Cameras capture every nuance. The firm set of Karoline's jaw, the passionate gleam in Caitlin's eyes, the respectful yet challenging tone in their voices. Social media ignites with live updates, and soon, hashtags like number flag of hope and number unity in diversity start trending, reflecting the growing support for their message. In a moment that feels both cinematic and deeply real, Karoline reaches out to one of the protest leaders. "I understand your pain and your desire for change," she says softly, her voice laden with empathy, "but tearing down our symbols will not heal our wounds. Instead, let's work together to redefine what they mean for us. A symbol not of division, but of unity and progress." Her words, delivered with genuine concern and unwavering confidence, transform the air of hostility into one of possibility. The protest leader, visibly moved, hesitates. For the first time, the room seems to lean towards dialogue instead of confrontation. The two women then propose a radical idea. Why not use this moment to spark a national conversation about what patriotism truly means in a modern, diverse society? They invite both supporters and critics to join in an open forum later that evening, promising that every voice will be heard and every perspective considered. The proposal, unexpected and bold, brings a sense of hope to the audience. The event's organizers, initially scrambling to regain control, quickly see the potential in this pivot. What began as a potential flashpoint of chaos is now transforming into a platform for meaningful discussion and unity. As the forum unfolds, the stage is transformed into a vibrant mosaic of ideas. Panels of community leaders, activists, and even some of the protesters themselves share their stories and visions for a future where symbols like the US flag are not static relics, but evolving emblems that reflect the aspirations of all citizens. Karoline and Caitlin moderate the discussion with a blend of grace and authority, ensuring that the conversation remains respectful yet deeply engaging. Their leadership in that moment is palpable, and the entire audience is swept up in the transformative energy of the event. Throughout the night, the discussion covers a range of topics: historical context, the evolution of national symbols, the challenges of maintaining unity in a divided society, and the importance of embracing diversity without erasing tradition. Personal stories of struggle, resilience, and triumph are shared by ordinary citizens, and slowly the room fills with a sense of collective hope. What once began as a clash of ideologies now emerges as a celebration of the very diversity that makes the nation strong. Meanwhile, the live broadcast goes viral, and viewers across the country are captivated by the unfolding drama. Social media platforms buzz with excitement, with commentators praising Karoline and Caitlin for their courage and articulate defense of a complex issue. Memes, tweets, and video clips flood the internet, each snippet adding to the narrative that this was a defining moment in the ongoing dialogue about patriotism and social change. News outlets pick up the story, and experts in political science and cultural studies weigh in, describing the event as a watershed moment that could reshape public discourse for years to come. The impact of the forum continues to ripple beyond the event. In the days that follow, community groups organize town hall meetings and online discussions, using the hashtag #RedefinePatriotism to foster debates about the evolution of national symbols. Schools incorporate the event into their curriculum as a case study on civic engagement and the power of dialogue. Even political leaders, previously divided on the issue, find common ground in the call for unity and understanding. For Karoline Leavitt and Caitlin Clark, the night marks more than just a public relations triumph. It is a personal milestone that reaffirms their belief in the power of empathy and open dialogue. In interviews, both women speak passionately about the importance of listening to all voices, especially those who are often marginalized or misunderstood. This event wasn't about defending a flag or a symbol, says Karoline, her eyes reflecting the gravity of the moment. It was about defending the idea that we can come together no matter our differences and create a better future. Caitlin echoes this sentiment, adding, "True patriotism means embracing every part of our history, our struggles, and our dreams. It's about progress, not division." As the narrative unfolds over the following weeks, the story becomes a rallying cry for unity and social progress. Local communities begin to implement programs that promote inclusivity and dialogue, inspired by the example set by the two women. Their bold stance challenges entrenched norms and opens the door for a broader, more inclusive conversation about what it means to be patriotic in the 21st century. The event leaves an indelible mark on the national consciousness, sparking initiatives that range from cultural festivals to public art projects celebrating diversity and resilience. The legacy of that night is a powerful reminder that even the most contentious moments can be transformed into opportunities for growth and reconciliation. What started as a provocative demand to remove a symbol of unity evolved into a profound exploration of identity, respect, and the true meaning of patriotism. It is a story that resonates with anyone who has ever felt caught between tradition and progress. A story that challenges us to look beyond the surface and to find common ground in our shared human experience. As you reflect on this remarkable event, consider the lessons it imparts. In a world where conflicts and divisions seem ever present, the courage to speak up with empathy and understanding can be the catalyst for meaningful change. Baron Trump, Karoline Leavitt, and Caitlin Clark have shown us that leadership is not about imposing one's will, but about fostering dialogue and inspiring others to find their voice. Their actions serve as a beacon of hope, a reminder that through genuine connection and a willingness to engage, we can overcome even the deepest divides. So, as you watch this video, let it inspire you to look within and ask, how can I contribute to a future where unity and compassion triumph over division and discord? Let the words and actions of those who dared to challenge the status quo guide you towards a path of understanding and collective progress. In a society filled with noise and polarization, may this moment of brave dialogue be a call to action, an invitation to listen, to learn, and to stand together as one. The story of that transformative night is one for the ages, a vivid example of how a single moment of vulnerability, courage, and honest expression can ignite a movement and reshape the cultural landscape. It reminds us that every symbol, every tradition, and every shared experience holds the potential to connect us, if only we are willing to embrace it with open hearts and minds.